take two of your ropes and hold them together, and we're going to send them through our ring. Send it under the edge of your ring and then back over, and then just pull it through until both sides of your rope are even on the left and the right. Now take your next two ropes and once again hold them together, and we're going to pull them through our ring from bottom to top, crossing them over the ropes we've already added. So just go ahead and take that under your ring and then pull it over the ropes and over the other side of the ring, pulling it through that ring until both sides of your rope are even. Okay, so once you have your ropes placed through your ring, we can begin tying the crown knot to form our plant hanger. So when we do this, I recommend taking the ends of your ropes and kind of bundling them together on each section, so you'll have 4 bundles. This is just going to make it a little more manageable when you're tying this knot, since our ropes are fairly long. Then we're going to start by taking the side here on the far right, and we're going to cross it over the side that's pointed down. Okay, and we're forming a loop here. Now we're going to take that section that's pointed down right here, and we're going to take it and twist it up to cross over both the sections that are on the left. Then we're going to take that side on the left that's coming out of the ring, and it's going to curl around and go over the 2 ropes pointed up. Then we're going to take the section that sticks up out of our ring, and it's going to come around and cross over the first 2 sections here on the right, so the one up here, the second one, and then on the one all the way at the bottom, we're going to tuck it under. Just like that, okay? So it's over, over, and under. And now our knot is ready to be tightened. So I'm just going to take each string and just start gently pulling each one at a time. I like to just go in a circle, pulling one bundle at a time until my knot is formed. Just like that. So this is what the knot will look like once it's all tied up. It will look like a little square or box. Now we're just going to place our ring back down. And we continue tying the knot like we did before. So let me show you again. Spread all your ropes out so you have one going to the left, the right, up, and down. We'll start by taking our rope off to the right and twisting it over the rope that's pointed downwards. Now I take the rope that's pointed downwards and I take it over the 2 cords to the left. Then I take that original cord to the left, the one that's coming out of your ring, and we're going to send it around and over both cords going up. Then we take the cord going up from the ring. This one's going to twist around and go over the first 2 sections on the left and then under the bottom one. Okay, so over, over, and under. And then we can just pull each little bundle of rope one at a time to tighten up our knot. You will now have another one of those little box shapes sitting right on top of the original. Just lay your ring back down, spread out your cords into the 4 sections, and just repeat. That Last pass always goes over the first two and then under the last section all the way on the right. And then pull each bundle one at a time until it starts to tighten and form. Okay, so this is what your plant hanger will look like once you tie a bunch of those crown knots. And I've tied about 25 knots to make mine about 11 inches long. Okay, so once you have your ropes hanging up and you've moved down about 2 feet, we're going to finish off our plant hanger using a fun little square knot pattern. So I'm going to take 4 ropes here together and tie 1 square knot. And just make sure your ropes that are hanging up are not crossed over each other. Okay, you want them all to lay just nice and neat and straight down. Then tie a square knot. To do this, I'm going to take the side on the far right and cross it over my 2 ropes in the middle to form this loop. The side on the left is going to go over that right rope, behind the 2 in the middle, and then up through the loop. And then I'm just going to give that a nice gentle tug to tighten it up. Take the side on the left to cross over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. The side on the right then goes over that left rope, behind the 2 in the middle, and up through the loop. And just pull that tight to tighten up your square knot. Now I'm just going to rotate my plant hanger around and tie another square knot here with the next 4 ropes. And you want to make this match the same height you did this square knot. Okay, so once you have your 2 square knots, we're going to connect these square knots together with an alternating square knot. So I'm going to take 2 ropes from one square knot and then 2 ropes from the other and tie them together with another square knot. Rotate your plant hanger around and connect the other 2 ends together again for another alternating square knot. Just like that. So you'll have this fun little pattern of square knots, and we're just going to repeat this again. So we'll be tying alternating square knots again. So I'm going to take 2 from one square knot and then 2 ropes from the one next to it, and we just tie a normal square knot. Rotate your plant hanger around and then tie another square knot. I'm going to do one more row of these square knots. So find 2 ropes next to each other from 2 opposite square knots and tie a new square knot. Rotate it around and repeat on the other side. Just like that, and this provides a nice base for our pot to sit into. Alright, so it's just a fun little textured difference. Now my last step is I'm going to take my ropes and unravel them because they're already coming unraveled. And that's just going to add some fun little texture. And then I will trim off the ends to make sure they are all even.